Here we see about the concentration of ores. Okay, so concentration of ores in this model, you will learn about the, when I read, you follow the lines in the video. You will learn about the different methods used for the concentration of ores, which means removal of unwanted material associated with the ores. So concentration of ores means what? Removing the unwanted material, that means the gagna, the soil and sand impurities, removing is called as a concentration of ore. So here we see three types, froth flotation method and the gravitational method and magnetic separation method. Okay, so here, so minerals from which metals can be extracted conveniently and economically are called ores. So from the minerals, ores are separated. It is formed in the form of a solid like rock. So ore is present in the earth crust. Ores contain one or more metal compounds along with certain non-metallic and earthly impurities. In the ores, non-metal is present and impurities are present. Okay, steps of extraction of metal. The first one is the concentration of ore. Okay, now we study about the concentration of ore. So metallurgy means the removal of the metal from the ore is called as a metallurgy. Now first we study about the concentration of ore. Concentration of ore means getting rid of all the unwanted materials, removing the impurities is called as a concentration of ore. So methods used for the concentration in ore is hydraulic washing. Another one we can say as a what is that? Gravitational separation method. So methods for used for concentration of ore. The first one is the hydraulic washing used. Okay, that means gravitational separation method. Now the grounded ore is poured in the stream of water. Okay, in the stream of water they are poured, and heavier ore particles, lighter gangue particles. This one is the magnetic separation method. This is the conveyor belt roller. Now you see down two buckets are there. In one bucket magnetic particles are poured, in another bucket non-magnetic particles. Okay, so this is used to separate the tin. In that tin it is a magnetic is present. Okay, one bucket magnetic particles, another bucket non-magnetic particles. The third step is the froth flotation method. So froth flotation method is used based on the difference in the wetting properties of the ore. Okay, so from this ore oil is removed. Froth flotation method. Okay, the oil. Down is the water. Powdered ore, water. Powdered ore is poured in the water, and oil also there is. Froth means the oil which is coming on top. It is called as a froth. Gangue particles and water. Gangue particles means what? Sand and soil. Now this oil is removed from this powdered ore. Powdered ore means leaching you don't have in your textbook, no problem. Powdered ore means first ore is powdered, afterwards only separated the impurities by using the three methods: gravity method, magnetic method and froth flotation method. Leaching you don't have in the textbook, don't worry. Listen properly all the videos. You will have the board exam at the end. That's why don't neglect. You have to study for the exam. Surely next year you have the board exam. Naturally occurring chemical substances containing metals are called minerals, and those minerals from which metals can be extracted conveniently and economically are called ores. Please write this definition in your textbook. This definition, natural occurring chemical substances containing metals are called minerals, and those minerals from which metals are extracted conveniently are called ores. Okay. The extraction of a metal from it involves several physical and chemical processes, namely concentration of ore, isolation of metal from the concentrated ore, and the purification of the metal. On the whole, concentration of ore means removing the impurities is called as a concentration ore. Thank you, students.